Okay, this will be an interesting one. It's not my cup of tea, but I'm sure a lot of people are real fans. We'll see what we've got on offer. Gonna leave it on 100. Oh, I've already done that. All right, let's see what we have. We got something interesting, but it's not my cup of tea. We got here these two people. I think they're the hosts on this thing called My Kitchen Rules, or I call it My Kitchen Sucks. Well, my kitchen does actually suck because there's no room. I've only got a single, what do they call it? Not basin, wash tub. Or why am I having trouble working out what it is, whatever. It doesn't have, it's a very tight, confined sort of a kitchen, so it really makes cooking a real pain in the ass. It's a real tight space. Yeah, the wash tubs, the sinks, that's the word, kitchen sink. Now, why couldn't I think of the word kitchen sink, like, straight out? It's such an easy thing to think of, and I just had a mental block for some reason. Kitchen sink. The kitchen sink is just a single one. It's a real pain in the ass. Anyway, that looks really good, what we've got here, so I'm wondering where the centre of this job is going to be. Going to make it that. But basically, yeah, it's not a very good kitchen sink. It's a very confined type of sink. But basically, cooking isn't... I'm not a very good cook anyway. I have got disabilities that make cooking really difficult. But I get help with my cooking, which is really nice. I get some help, which is good. Otherwise, I can't cook on my own. I can't multitask. I'd probably end up triggering the smoke alarms, whatever, or even setting the place on fire because I just can't multitask. It's just cooking is complicated. It's got to be well timed with the multitasking and remembering to set the timer for everything you do. I just don't have any confidence that I can do it on my own. I'll be getting married to my future husband Luigi, and he's going to be the one that's going to help make it a lot easier to cook. I won't be cooking on my own, and I'm thinking that maybe his kitchen will be a lot better than the kitchen that I've got. But basically I do have to say my kitchen sucks. And the kitchens that are shown, I don't actually watch TV as a general rule. Most of the time I don't watch it at all at home. Just when I'm in a waiting room or in a coffee shop and they happen to have it on, I might just take a peek at what's happening. But it's not my cup of tea. Wondering, we did cut too much that off. I'm wondering if we can just push that in a little bit. But basically, yeah, I just don't watch these shows. I don't keep touch with celebrities. I'm just not interested in that stuff, folks. I've got my own itinerary that I like to stick to, and watching television and celebrity watching isn't on my list of things to do. I'm too smart for it, folks. IQ is 137, not 90 to 110, which is the average normal IQ range. And basically I don't find the things that they do terribly interesting. I find things like My Kitchen Rules really quite blah, blah, blah boring. It's just not my cup of tea. And television in general. So yeah, I just like to watch it when it happens to be in a public place normally, and that's it. And I can't look at it for long. I'd rather, if I'm going to watch something, I'd rather watch YouTube videos or other social media type. Sometimes I do watch a bit of television type content in these videos, Now I think I've made this too close, too far in. It's got too much of a border, but we're not going to worry too much. We did want the eyes in the image, but basically I just don't have the time nor the desire to watch trivial stuff. I like to choose what I watch. I like to choose my content. I don't like just having pre-programmed shit there for me. I just don't have any interest in cookery shows, for example, like this. But I just don't. As I said, my kitchen isn't very good for cooking. It's not good for the kind of cooking you see on shows like My Kitchen Rules. But basically, I don't cook on my own. So, and I think these people do cook in a group. So they're not exactly cooking alone either. But cooking is a challenge, and it's something that, that if you're good at it, don't take it for granted, because, hey, it's not something I could do myself. But anyway, that looks interesting. I think now we can call this demo quits.